So I picked this up, put out a couple of things on social media I'm active on, and I know at least one of you out there, maybe Cobra, is interested in getting a copy if you haven't already. And here's a little review of what you're getting into. First and foremost, unlike the other Helion and Company books, it's hardcover. I don't know if that's unusual or just something I've not encountered before. Most of them I have on my Kindle, so wouldn't have made any difference anyway. And it covers the whole spectrum of the North Korean military at the time of writing, which fairly recent. You can tell here and there where it's dated, but it's mostly just big things like the copy of the T-14 Armada that doesn't, to my knowledge, have a known internal designation in North Korea. Information on their military, their tanks, goes into actual detail, for example, like how they seem to be using T-72 suspensions and engineering, but have never operated the T-72. It doesn't disappoint in that end. Artillery, missiles, tunnels, special forces, everyone's favorite aircraft, and just a good amount of detail and information. I actually found these two authors, I believe they're Austrian, based on an article they had about North Korean MiG-29s, where they came from, current numbers, and so on. The information on their helicopters, their Cessnas. I'm in shorts, in case anybody's wondering, because it's summertime here and the weather's nice, and I might go for a walk after this. So I live in Alaska. How often do I get to wear shorts and not look like a weirdo? Their naval forces. Information on the infamous, we all thought it was a switchblade, but it turns out it's more of a homegrown version, consensual copy, uses parts, not. And they do make it clear when there's questions about where stuff had come from, including the switchblade and other similar-ish looking to Russian weaponry that has popped up over the years, but no one outside of North Korea knows the exact origin of. And even then, there might even be internal dispute. As additional information on various ships they've tried bringing in to put back into service, such as ex-Soviet frigates and Gulf-class submarines. Even apparently an effort to try to rebuild some Foxtrot classes that never really panned out. Good printing, good quality. Definitely something here for everybody who has an interest in the subject. And when I got it, it was at reduced price on Amazon. So I would definitely say that if you want something on your shelf about North Korea, this might be the best one to get in terms of what you're getting and just the broadness of the subject. But as you can see, it covers everything from just regular grunt infantry to special weapons. As coverage on some of the tactics that they're known to use, such as apparently they like the idea of superior soldiers to what they feel will be a numerically superior force. And the only little bit of constructive criticism I have for these two is I would like to see a book about South Korea around the similar sort of broad stroke coverage, because they too produce indigenous weapons and systems, and now the KF-21, and just having like a good authoritative but decent size and level of coverage resource would, I think, be a great companion piece. And that's, if they run across this, that's a suggestion. But glad I got it. It took a while for it to apparently get into publish. So Yeah, I'm happy with it. Y'all have a good one.